What's up players, Janna here, flying solo. Christina is just too busy playing one of our games of the year. And this is your PiMP Daily Dose for December 7th, day 3 of our PiMP Money Awards for 2011. Today is the best multiplayer, action and adventure games. And we should point out that just like last year, action and adventure are two separate categories. Action is your hack slash shoot and destroy with story, but more emphasis on, it's another word for action. Well, adventure is more about story and character development, but it's still your open world sandbox type of game with some action thrown in. So basically the same, but not really. Shooters always dominate the multiplayer landscape, and this year was no different. While EA Sports severely upgraded their online experience for FIFA and NHL, nothing quite says multiplayer like shooting a noob, or a vet for that matter, in the head. Xbox exclusive Gears of War 3 was praised for its bigger, more expansive multiplayer suite with an intelligent approach to network gaming. But speaking of an intelligent approach, Portal 2 was a surprise multiplayer hit with one of the best, most collaborative co-op experiences to ever feature in a game. Yep, we said it. Portal 2 could have easily won our best multiplayer game, but multiplayer really needs more than 2 players to take the number 1 spot. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 brought in some new modes, improved on the killstreak system and the customization features. So combined with Call of Duty Elite, Activision has certainly built upon the overall experience offered to players. That said, it really comes down to gameplay, and Battlefield 3 was second to none. Again, for team-based play, well-designed environments, a great reward system, and of course, vehicle warfare to win our PiMP Money Award for Best Multiplayer Game of 2011. While Duke Nukem Forever failed to live up to expectations, there were a number of other highly anticipated releases that did deliver. Saints Row the Third was big, dumb, and full of fun. Its over-the-top action and outrageous gameplay was some of the most entertaining to play all year. Its charm lay in the humour infecting virtually every aspect of the gameplay, incorporating some truly awesome toys to play with in a debauched slapstick environment. DeadSpace 2 was also a big winner with a highly satisfying campaign, giving us more hellacious horror-fueled mayhem. Combined with rewarding combat, shocking enemies, and at its core, a well-written personal story, DeadSpace 2 was a huge highlight. Gears of War 3 on Xbox 360 was a spectacular end to the series, and the most polished. The narrative is as potent as the gameplay with a beefy campaign and multiplayer mode, some truly awesome firefights, and giant boss battles. Gears 3 really is a better game than the first two combined. But in the battle of the exclusives, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception on PS3 just edges Gears 3 for the win. Visually, technically, and even narratively, Uncharted 3 kicked goals with some show-stopping sequences engaging players from start to finish, single player to multiplayer. So it was very, very close, but Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception is the recipient of the PiMP Money Award for Best Action Game of 2011. What a year it was for adventure games. It really is hard to go past one game in particular, but there was a stellar lineup of titles throughout the year. Noire took graphical realism to new heights with the motion scan technology, and although it got off to a slow start, the game turned into a provocative adventure with one of the strongest narratives we've seen. Although without that one defining feature of its predecessors, Assassin's Creed Revelations was a fitting end to the story of Ezio and Altair. Rather than reinvent, Ubisoft gave us more of what made the franchise so popular with a few minor tweaks that really makes Revelations a top action-adventure game. However, standing on its own is Batman Arkham City. Building on one of the greatest games of all time wasn't going to be easy, but Rocksteady took Arkham City to another level. Batman destroys the stigma associated with superhero games, combining an excellent story, a highly detailed world, challenging puzzles, awesome action, adventure, sick graphics, and a standout performance yet again by Mark Hamill as the Joker. Batman Arkham City wins our PiMP Money Award for the Best Adventure Game of 2011 in a landslide. And that's your PiMP Daily Dose for December 7th and our third day of the PiMP Money Awards for 2011. Join us again tomorrow for the Best First-Person Shooter, Best RPG, and the Best Strategy Game of the Year. I wonder if Christina is finished playing games yet.